Hi. For some of you who don't know me, Mindy Tamaccio. I've been in the makeup industry for pretty much my whole entire life. It's been the most amazing industry for me. I've been very lucky. I had a salon for many years, and then I started working for NBC Sports and have met some really wonderful people. So basically, this virus has really taken a toll. I miss all of you. Our industry we're touchy-feely. We're about touching you, wanting to be with you, and it's all about your reactions to the things that we do. So it's been a tough time. But with these wonderful technology, I feel like I just want to hug everybody right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right into the presentation. And I thought it would be a great time to start with our skincare, because here we are stuck in the house and, why are we washing our face? Why? We don't even need to wash our face because we're not going anywhere, but you do need to wash your face. I thought it'd be a great time to talk about in skincare, going into your closet and looking at all the products that you have. And it's a great time now to sort through things, making sure you're looking at expiration dates and making sure that the stuff that you're using is good. So, cleansing. All right, here we are. We usually cleanse in the morning and we usually cleanse at night. But right now, we're really not going out. So if we cleanse at night, it's really important to not go overboard and then cleanse in the morning again, because we're really stripping our skin of its pH level when we cleanse. So right now, being inside a lot with the heat and the heat's on and we're getting drier, I wouldn't overly cleanse. For the people who are dry, you're going to over dry your skin. For the people who are oily, you're going to get even oilier because your skin is going to work harder to get oil on the surface. So let's talk a little bit about cleansing too. And the products, I am now a fan of wipes. I think that we're using wipes for our hands, but I'm loving wipes. We can put them up on the screen. I'm going to show you just a couple of wipes that I found, really inexpensive at this time. Neutrogena has one, Burt's Bees has something, and then, even just a simple cleansing is fine, but I love these types of easy things that go on. Thank you for the screen. I'm recommending some of these products for ease for you to purchase, because right now a lot of the companies are not shipping. Ulta's not shipping, Nordstrom, Neiman's. It's very hard to get product right now. So your best bet in the interim is to utilize Target and Amazon to get product, because you can get it right away. If you're not desperate for product, I would say wait, because it is going to come up in another month or so, and you'll be able to get those other products that you like. The one product that I really love from Blue Mercury and the M61 line is their wipes that have hyaluronic acid in them, and they also have glycolic. So we'll touch on that a little bit in a minute. And I'll go over that again so you'll remember that particular product. Let me see if there's any questions that are coming up now. Yeah, no flushing the wipes. You want to get the ones that are pretty much biodegradable. And, if you go and you really read, all the information is basically on these wipes. But it gives you, it's a little easier, you're getting in there and you're cleansing well. And if any other questions come up, I'll try to answer those. But so from there, I'm thinking you're cleansing in the evening. That's when you're going to feel better. You're going to cleanse in the evening. You're going to immediately use a toner. Now, on the screen again, if you bring that screen up, I'm going to show you the toner that's just the easiest toner to get. I hope we can get that up all the way to the bottom. They might not have gotten it, but that's okay. You can get rid of the screen. Mario Badescu has a toner that is wonderful, and it's rose water. It's very, very simple. See, what happens when you clean your skin, you're stripping your skin, you're drying it out. It has to get back into the natural pH level for it to absorb moisturizers or vitamin C or anything else that you're going to work with. So you've got to get that pH level back. And something simple, rose water toner, Mario Badescu, they sell it on Amazon. It's fabulous. And you can also get it in some of the other stores too, but very easily gotten now. Spray that on and that's great. So evening, cleanser, toner, then your treatment. I find with what's happening, my skin's very dry now with not, you know, just staying in the house, just really not taking care of it as well as I should. So I'm looking for an exfoliant, something in the at night after toner to really refresh my skin. And that will be something that is alpha hydroxy, something like salicylic acid, something that will resurface the skin and get you feeling fresh in the morning. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. You're going to ask me about dry. Isn't it going to be too dry? But I wouldn't let have your skin working too hard on too many things at once. So if you're, you know, one night you want to cleanse, tone, and moisturize, that's fine, something light. Have to be careful with heavy moisturizers in the evening because it really makes the skin a little puffy because, you know, your skin is, you're sleeping on the pillows and, you know, it's just not going to get that right feeling. It's not going to absorb as much. So be careful with heavy moisturizers. So I'm recommending cleanse, tone, moisturize one evening, cleanse, tone, exfoliate one evening. And that will give your skin time to replenish and to feel better. And you'll wake up feeling refreshed. In the morning, if you've cleansed at night, you really don't need to cleanse your skin again in the morning. This is when you can overactivate your skin. It should go right to toner. Wake up, splash your face with water, spray a little toner, and now you can go into something lighter with a moisturizer. Something, because we're not using foundation right now, you could do a moisturizer and then let your skin breathe a little bit, you know, not breathe, but you can let your skin stay. So until you're getting to do something, you know, else during the day. So this is the hardest thing that, you know, usually we're getting up in the morning, we're getting dressed, we're in our routine of putting our makeup on. And now we're like, what do we do? What's that process look like anymore? And it's funny, you know, I feel like I have to do a little bit of makeup. I just have to do a little. I think it's totally different than what we've been using before. It's a whole new process. It's, you know, I don't know when we're ever going to wear heavy foundation again. I think the industry is really going to change totally. We're going to be more interested in how our skin is feeling. We're going to be softer with our makeup. We just are going to have stuff that doesn't, it sort of is our natural beauty coming through, will really be more talked about in the future. You know, the industry is going to change. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to try things on anymore. We'll see. But in the meantime, let's talk about from here on. Okay, so we talked about our skincare. The only thing we didn't touch base on is vitamin C serum or any kind of treatments like that. I truly believe in them. If you have some serum that works for you, use it. But remember, you're asking your skin to do something. So do it when your skin is pretty relaxed. Like if you're doing your cleanser, toner, and night a little earlier than bedtime, do the treatment. Let it sit on your skin for a few minutes and be absorbed, and I think you'll be okay. You know, this is the time to really take more time. The other thing is, as I said, you know, some of these products that have SPF in them, you want to look at expiration dates. This stuff does go bad. I'm sorry to say. We want to keep it forever, but I would say, you know, 3 months for active skincare at the most. And then you really need to, it's not going to be as active as you want it to be. So we need to eliminate that and get fresh products. And again, it's more sanitary. So now let's go a little bit into makeup. If anybody has a question, let me take a look at that. Also, you can always reach me on Instagram, Facebook. My email is everywhere, and my phone number. Text me all the time. I'd love to hear from you, just to say hi even. Vitamin C serum. They're asking about vitamin C serum. You know, it's vitamin C is so different. There's so many different types of vitamin C out there. I think the best way to find the one for you is to try it on. Some of them are a little stickier than others. Some of them feel like creams. I know that Blue Mercury has some wipes now in the actually a wipe that you put the vitamin C on and you leave it on. So you really have to try a lot of them out. Unfortunately, in this time now, it's going to be a little difficult to get samples unless you're going to maybe, you know, talk to the companies themselves and have them send it to you. If, you know, you're going directly to the company is what I'm trying to say. We're going to have to try to figure out how sampling is going to go in the future. The other thing is, you know, I don't know if you have a dermatologist, you have a plastic surgeon that you work with. We've got some great recommendations. Cross Medical Group is wonderful. And they have some great recommendations for skincare and vitamin C products. And even, you know, there are a lot of plastic surgeons' offices that are carrying really good products right now. They might, you know, because they're a smaller company, rather than Ulta or Sephora or, you know, Nordstrom or Neiman's, you can probably reach them and leave a message and they will have some recommendations. I can send out some phone numbers. Actually, my daughter Julia works for Cross Medical and she knows all the products. So I'll have her send you an email. So, all right, so let's talk about makeup. We're going straight from skincare to makeup. Does anybody have any questions about makeup? Exfoliators. Oh, we should really talk about exfoliators a little bit because, you know, there's a couple different types of exfoliators. There's the glycolic that does it naturally. And then there's the granular exfoliant. I think that you have to be careful with the granules because they irritate the skin. You know, you really want to try to use something that's a little less irritating right at the moment. Because I think that, you know, we're not able to get to our dermatologists. We're not able to get to our plastic surgeons to have the facials, to talk to our esthetician and say, why does my skin look like this? So, you know, you want to be mostly gentle with your skin right now. If you are going to use a glycolic or anything that is a chemical that's going to resurface the skin, try it on your hand first or also underneath here. Try it so that it does, see if it irritates your skin. If it doesn't get red overnight, then you know you can use that. So be very, very careful right now what you're using. Okay, next, so after your skincare routine, makeup. So when are we putting makeup on again? We're putting you know, where are we going? We're going on Zoom. That's our new place to go, but which I love. But I feel I need to have a little bit of makeup. My Tinted Moisturizer is the thing that I just adore. Now, of course, you know, the company that I've used, Laura Mercier, for years and years, they've come out with some really great new products, but also, but you can't really get that right now. So the next best thing I'm going to recommend, if you can put that screen up again, Amazon has a product called Revision, and it's an amazing product. It's the tinted moisturizer that they make. It's a little expensive, but it's a little less expensive than if you would have purchased it through a dermatologist or a plastic surgeon's office. So I would say this is a great product to buy right now that you'll be able to get. And while we're on there, I want you to look up at the other screen. Oh, there's our Mario Badescu. If you pull that up, you can take a look. That's the toner that I had recommended before, which I really, really love. And look at that price, $7. Love it. Okay, so if you go back, the concealer, which, oops, sorry, go up. Neutrogena has a great concealer because we're going to talk about tinted moisturizer goes first. And then you're getting into starting to the makeup. So the product that I wanted to recommend is this Cover Up that has hyaluronic acid. It's going to get rid of wrinkles under your eyes, but at the same time, it's going to give you coverage. So if we can get away from that screen for a minute, great. Come back to everyone. So there's some questions here before we talk a little bit more about that. I just wanted to see if I can answer these for you. Anti-aging moisturizers. Well, it depends, it depends on what you're looking for. I would say, anything that has, again, resurfacing products in it, that's where you're going to see the difference in your skin. Or if you're extremely dry, you need to use something that's very rich. But anti-aging is mostly resurfacing. Look for words that say resurfacing, and then you will see difference in your skin. Let's see, masks. It's really interesting. I do like masks, but they don't give me enough. I want to see great results right away. So, they feel really great as far as wellness and calming. If your skin's very red, or if, you've rashed it out or something, it really will calm the skin. But I want to see like immediate results. So sometimes masks don't give me enough of that. Sensitive skin, it's really hard. Clinique is very, very good. They've been around for years and years and years, and they are great for sensitive skin. I would try looking into Clinique products. It's hard where you would get them right now. I'm not really sure. Ulta's not even open. So anything, it's hard. Sensitive skin, you'd have to try a few things first. If I come up with anything, I'll start putting it on my website and see if I can see that. Let me just see. What is my opinion of Botox and filler? Why not? I don't know. I think that if you can look great, you look great. Why not? It's just, as far as putting something in your body, I think that they've really taken all the dangerous elements out of it. You do get a little dependent on it, I think, because you want to look good. But, years ago, Marlene Dietrich and everybody, they had filters on their cameras. That's how they look good. You didn't see them in person. In person, we probably would have made recommendations for them. So I can't answer that. I think it's great. I don't do it. I say immediately go to a professional, someone who really is professional. You must go to a plastic surgeon's office or a dermatologist who is very well known, and use people who are very, very good at their job. And also talk to them about it, have a consultation, because it is all about, making the face look more symmetry. And some of the things that happen to us, things fall, and if they can lift them, why not? Spandex does it. All right, so into makeup again. So, because we're not going out, so we don't need as much foundation, the Tinted Moisturizer really gives an even look without it being very, very heavy. It will give you a little SPF, so that if you do get outside a little bit when the weather is nicer, it'll give you a little protection. I wouldn't use too much moisturizer under that. If you're going to do the tinted moisturizer during the day, go right from toner into that. If you're not going to apply that tinted moisturizer during the day, you're not going to be wearing anything while you're home, just use your regular moisturizer. And again, I can put some of those that I recommend up on my website and or on Facebook, and you can see some of the things that I really, really recommend. It was hard to get them on the screen today. So again, tinted moisturizer is on now, and then concealer is really important. I think it's one of the products that not everybody uses, which I think it should be the product that everybody uses, because it makes a huge difference in the way it just lightens the face up. And you don't have to use a lot, and you want to use something that is very creamy so that it doesn't cake and it's not heavy. So, and where you're going to put it is down the side of your nose and under your eyes. I think the biggest mistake that women make, and some men on TV, I won't tell you who, but some people make a mistake of just going around. And basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to bring light to the center of the face. So you want to use it down the side of the nose, out, blend it out. And I use it wherever you have a little shadowing, where you're feeling a little dull, put it. Because light brings things up. They brighten things up. Light brightens. And so you want to use one shade lighter than your skin color. Again, it's going to be a little difficult to try samples on. Some of the companies right now, it's really fun. If you go to elf.com, or I think mac.com is doing it right now, you can put yourself on the screen and you can try the product on. So you can kind of gauge 1 or 2 shades. You'll be able to see the one shade lighter. Now, I haven't seen it with concealer yet, but I have seen it with lipstick and eyeliner. So, okay, foundation, concealer. Used to be powder next, but you really don't need powder anymore. It's just, you want to stay soft, you want to stay natural, and you don't want, you're just really in the house, so you really don't need as much, but you want to look refreshed. You want to feel a little, alive. The next thing I would recommend is some sort of a liner on your eyes, pencil liner or liquid liner, just to give a little definition with a little light mascara. If not, sometimes the eyeliner just works by itself. Eyeshadow, I'm not sure this is, the time. What would you use eyeshadow for right now? I mean, we can do an eyeshadow tutorial one day. As a matter of fact, if everybody sends a message in the box about eyebrows, I'd love to do an eyebrow consultation next time, where I just show you exactly where things go. So if you want that, make sure you tell them on the website. But again, eyeliner. So we've done foundation, concealer, eyeliner, little mascara. And then it's funny, I was talking to my daughters and I said the word blusher. It's blush. We just have to say blush. I don't think we need it anymore. We don't need blusher. We don't need blush. But you're going to feel a little pale. So I would say bronzer is the new go-to product. Bronzer. And they make them in all different shades. You don't have to be orange or bronze for it to look good. There are softer ones on the market right now. Hourglass, this is a great company. They unfortunately are in Neiman's and Blue Mercury right now, which we can't get. Have some really great bronzers that are sheer. So it just gives you a slight glow of color, which is basically what you need. You just need a soft glow. And then my go-to product for lips, Burt's Bees Tinted Stain, is fabulous. It has an SPF in it. It has color. It's just the greatest product for when you're home or if you're running out a little bit, which you're not supposed to be, but in case you go out, walk the dog, definitely want to put that on. It's a fabulous, fabulous product. And again, in some of the stores that we are allowed to go in right now have these products. I'd love to do another one of these things where we talk about the products from Blue Mercury, the products from Neiman's and all of that. But I'm not so sure. This is great. I mean, we can get our makeup. That's all we worry about, right? We can get our stuff. So, and let's see if I have any other questions over here that I can answer. I don't have them down. Oh, I see a lot of eyebrows. A lot of people about eyebrows. Yeah. Eyebrow pencils, great to use. Or I have a great, we're going to talk about brushes now. Brushes. This is a fabulous brush. I don't know if you can see it. It's angled. So if you have a brown eyeshadow, if your hair is between dark blonde and brown, or even dark brown, you want to use this with a brown and medium brown shadow. It's very easy. That next thing I'd like to talk about are brushes. Let's talk about brushes. You know, this is the time to wash your brushes. We have plenty of time to wash our brushes. There's no excuses for dirty brushes during this virus. And just condense your brushes. What brushes do you really need right now? For the tinted moisturizer that you're going to put on, it's actually a moisturizer. So you can use your sponge. You can use your fingers, although you want to wash them before you use your fingers. And that's one thing. So you don't need a brush for that unless you really feel like you'd like to use a brush. They do make a foundation brush. The next thing is concealer, and that is a nylon brush. I don't know if you can see this. The hair, it's not hair, it's nylon. And those are the types of brushes you need for anything that is liquid or anything that is a cream. A nylon brush. That's second. Then your hair, you know, the brushes that are hair, you use for your eyeshadow or dry products. And then you want to pick yourself a really nice, just a bronzy brush that feels really good and is really soft. So that's for bronzer. Those are the basic those are the basic brushes you need. I wouldn't say that you need more than 5 brushes at the most now. Again, you know, this is the time to go through your makeup and clean it out. You know, anything, mascara is 3 months. If it's older than 3 months, it has bacteria. And your lipsticks, your eyeshadows, your bronzers, your old bronzers that you have. This is a great time to just use new things and feel fresh. We need to make ourselves feel great in this time when you wake up in the morning and you're not sure what's happening. So now is the time to treat yourself. Now is the time to feel good about your skincare and your makeup and the bag that you carry it in, or you know, your makeup bag. If it's a terrible makeup bag, this is the time to throw it out. Now is the time to get yourself refreshed and feel new, because there's a new beginning. This is a new beginning. And that's it. Let's see about questions. Okay. Eyeshadow and eyeliner colors for blue eyes. I love blue on blue eyes. I don't like green on blue eyes, but also I like brown on blue eyes, like a bronzy brown. Jewel, I see you laughing at me. My daughter's on. But no, I think that sometimes a contrast, like a soft rusty brown on blue eyes, looks really great. I would stay with a blue or dark brown eyeliner for blue eyes. Blush colors and lipstick colors. You know, you're going to stay either in the coral shade family or you're going to stay in the pink family. So if you are very dark complected, or you have a lot of olive in your skin, which means you have a lot of yellow in your skin, you want to counteract that with pinks, soft pinks. Now, when I say pinks, I don't mean, you know, bright pinks. I mean pinks that have a little bit of brown in them, a little bit of brown base, but more on the pink side. Corals, people with very light skin, soft, blonde, blue eyes, green eyes, light skin, light hair, look really great in corally colors. It looks sunny on them. It brings them up, brightens them up. So, I mean, and also everybody's an individual. So you have to really take a look, see what colors you sort of see within you. And those are the good colors for you. See if there are any other questions. Tying and discuss neck. Neck's a tough one. Neck is really a tough one. I say it's really important to exfoliate. Now, the problem is the neck and décolleté is very sensitive. So the products that you use in this area have to be gentle, but you want them to do the job. You want them to exfoliate. So this is where I say you need to go to your plastic surgeon, your esthetician and your plastic surgeon, or your dermatologist's office, because they will be able to give you different strengths of things. It's very hard, but the only way to get rid of wrinkles is to exfoliate, to get rid of the dead skin, wherever it is. I mean, even on your body, if you're seeing those, you know, my legs have been quite dry, so it's almost like they're alligatory, you know, it's terrible. So again, anything that has an exfoliation in it, like salicylic acid as an exfoliator, glycolic acid is an exfoliator. So those two types of things will get rid of that sagginess and the wrinkles in your neck. This was just incredible. I mean, I can't even imagine seeing all of you like this. It's just, I'm so thrilled. I'm so grateful for you being here. And I hope it helped a little bit. And it was just fun talking. And, you know, if you have any other questions, any other products for the neck, there are some really great products for the neck at the Natura Bissé and Revive. If you write down those two companies, it's not going to be inexpensive, but they really work. Revive is a great company. All right, I guess that's it. I want to say goodbye. I want to say I love everyone. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay in, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.